Yo, I'm doing a story time today. And I'm painting my nails, so don't mind me if I look down. But this story time is gonna be about a girl that I got into a physical altercation with. Um, so disclaimer: I don't like fighting. I wish not to fight because I get a little bit too aggressive, and it's simply childish. But anyway, there was a girl that
He's mad because I want to fight him.
there. I hope you know I'm not editing that out either. There was a girl that I was supposed to be best friends with. She was my best friend. I'm painting my nails if you didn't hear me earlier, so that's why I'm looking down. But this girl was supposed to be my best friend. We were friends for a few years, like probably 2 years before this happened. We were best friends. And one night she came to stay a night at my house with my other best friend, Quiness. So the other girl, her name was Shaylin. And Quiness and Shaylin stayed a night or whatever. We walked to the store. Shaylin tells my sisters and Quiness that they can get whatever they want and she'd pay for it. And so my sisters and Quiness, they got whatever they want, like she offered, and they got whatever they got or whatever. And she spends like, I don't know how much, $17 I think she said, I don't remember, but she spent some money on them. Then we got back to my house or whatever. A few days go by, and this bitch over here is talking about I owe her the money that she spent on my sisters and Quiness in the store. And I'm like, bitch, no, I don't owe you shit, because you didn't buy me shit. I bought my own stuff. I can't even remember if I got anything, but yeah, she said that I owed her the money. And of course, fuck no, I don't. And I told that girl, I'm like, I don't owe you nothing, and they don't owe you anything either because you offered. So don't offer stuff if you don't. I mean, like, if you wanted the money back, you should have said something, or they would have just bought their own stuff when they were there. But she offered, so they got it. And then probably like a week or so later, this girl starts calling my house, calling my cell phone, calling my sister's phone, inboxing my sisters, talking about we owe her money or whatever. And I'm like, okay, you little stupid bitch, stop blowing me up. We don't give a fuck. I'll give your little stupid ass money back or whatever. And then this bitch takes everything sideways and starts being racist. Kai is right here, if nobody minds. She starts being racist, talking about niggers this, niggers that, and I'm just like, bro, do you want to get beat up? Because I really don't have to beat you up. But she wants to keep going on and on about it and being racist. And then so after the same night that she was like blowing up everybody's phone trying to get a funky little fucking $17 back, she says, I asked her, I'm like, where's your class at tomorrow or whatever, so I can give you your money back. And then she's like, why would I tell you where my class is so a bunch of porch monkeys can come jump on me? And I was like, bitch, now I'm about to beat your ass. So this bitch is stupid as fuck. She tells me where her class is, and I tell her I'm gonna come to your class tomorrow and I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you, and I'm gonna show you who the fuck a porch monkey is. And another thing, I don't need my fucking sisters, my friends, or family to come jump you because I can fight you by myself. So she tells me where her class is, and I don't know if I had early release that day or not, but when the next morning I woke up, got straight out of bed. I went to school in my shorts that I slept in. I braided my hair back into 2 straight backs, and I didn't have any weave in, thank God, because she probably would have pulled it out. But I braided my real hair into 2 French braids, and then I put a do-rag over my head, and then I like tied a flannel around my waist because I had on some short shorts. I slept in those. I wasn't planning on staying at school. And then I put on some combat boots. And so I went to school. When I got to school, I was I was just sitting there waiting because I knew what her second period class was, but not her first period class. So I went to school and it was breakfast time, and my friends are like, "Who the hell are you about to fight?" or whatever, because obviously I came dressed to fight. And I told them what was going on, and then when the first bell rang, I went to my little sister's class. Can you turn that off? I went to my little sister's dance class, and then I was just in there with them for first period. I skipped my first period class. And then when second period came, that bell rang, and I must have shot all the way from, if you live in Portland and you ever been to David Douglas High School, it's the biggest high school in Portland, Oregon. And literally it'll take up like 3 or 4 neighborhoods. Anyways, I must have shot from the north building, the south building, all the way to the north building. So that's clear across. That's like running 2 neighborhoods almost. So I shot clear across there to make it to her class. We have a 10-minute passing time because the campus is so much spread out. I went all the way to this bitch's class. My nails are done. I went all the way to this bitch's class. Yes, she was in there. She was sitting down there quietly. People weren't in there yet. I think I got to her class within like 3 minutes. So people were not in there yet. Everybody was still like outside passing time. There were a few people in there, like 10 people, but at Douglas the classes have like 30 students in each class. So a few people were in there. She was sitting at her desk writing or doing whatever the fuck she was doing. The teacher was there at his desk. I just walked in there, and then I just like started beating her up. And so the teacher that was in there, his name was Mr. Cash Dollar. Excuse the mess in the background. The teacher's name is Mr. Cash Dollar. He came over like 3 minutes into me beating that bitch's ass, talking about, "Oh, let her go right now." And then he tried to get me off of her, so I just socked him in the face because he was in my way. And then like probably 10 minutes later, security come, and then like 2 officers, and they were all trying to get me off this girl. And I was not gonna let go because this bitch irritated the fuck out of me. Not only was she harassing me about $17 that I did not owe her, she could have harassed somebody else, like Quiness or one of my sisters, because she spent it on them, even though they still didn't even owe it to her because she offered. But bitch was harassing me for the longest about fucking some stupid ass $17. Then the bitch wanted to get racist and call me a porch monkey and a nigger, and then start insulting my family and doing all this extra shit. And I'm like, oh no, this is not gonna happen. If I had to beat your ass for you to shut up, then I'm gonna beat your ass for you to shut up. So they couldn't get me off of her. And by this time, I already either threw the bitch on the floor, threw the desk on top of her, stumped her in her head with the combat boots and some more stuff. And then when they finally got, she did hit me back one time, but that was the only time she got to touch me because I had a good hold on her. And she probably couldn't fight, and I kind of feel bad for the poor girl because she's like this big to me. But still, she shouldn't have been talking shit. So that, after having beat her ass or whatever, the officers and security got me off of her, and so they were trying to get me to leave the room, but my do-rag was somewhere in that classroom, so I wasn't leaving out my do-rag. So I went back in to look for my do-rag, and they all started chasing after me like I was gonna hit her again or something. But I went to pick my do-rag up or whatever, tied it back around my head, and then I went back outside and got in a go-kart or whatever. And then after getting into the little golf cart thing, because that's what they ride around on around campus, the security, they took me to the office or whatever. This bitch we sat in the same room for a good minute, and then we got out, talked to the security guard. This bitch tried to press charges on me, and then they left the room and left us in there again together, which is a stupid mistake already. And I told her, and I was like, bitch, if you think about pressing charges on me, I know where you live, so if I get out of jail and I have to beat your ass again, I will. So don't even think about pressing charges on me. And then we went back into the I went into the office. She had to sit on the outside of the office. I went back and talk to the senior principal, and she's like, why do you behave like this? You never ever behaved like this before, because I restrained from fighting in any type of drama, but this time I had to do it. And so I'm not sure what happened to her after that, but I got suspended for 7 days. And that's pretty, like, I got suspended for 7 days. I didn't get in trouble at home for it, because I actually told my mom that I was gonna beat that girl up, and my mom actually wanted me to beat her up. Like, seriously, her older sisters were threatening me, her mom was threatening me, and I'm just like, no, bitch, this bitch gotta go. But I didn't get in trouble at home, but I did get in trouble at school. I got suspended for 7 days. Didn't get like a write-up or nothing, because I am a good student, but they had to suspend me. I think Terry just ran by. But yep, that's pretty much what happened for this story time. If you ever get a stupid bitch that wants to offer to buy you something at the store, say no, even though this bitch didn't even buy me nothing. She bought my friend something and my sister something. And if you ever want to believe that people are not racist, I don't know about that, because this girl was my friend for quite some time, and then all of a sudden I was a porch monkey and a nigger. Like, what the hell? But anyway, that was the story for today. Just a little disclaimer, I'm not violent unless I have to be. I don't like fighting. It's very childish, but that was just a time that I had to do it. When you're being threatened and harassed and someone won't leave you alone about something you never did, sometimes you just have to beat a bitch ass. And that's what I did. And this was my senior year in high school, so that was just last year. And yeah, but that was the only time I got in trouble at school for fighting. I mean, I got into 3 other fights at school, but I didn't actually get in trouble because the teacher didn't even take it to the extreme. I can tell those stories later if you guys would like, but that was the only fight that I actually got in trouble for in the worst situation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I'll be back to do another video later tonight, hopefully, so you're probably going to see this outfit a lot this week. So, because I am pre-recording. But I hope you guys like this video, and you guys, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Bye. I should have, like, asked a question.